In this chapter, Ellie, Fee, Homer and Lee met up and exchanged stories. The girls hadn't had time to watch the explosion as they had to get away, but the boys were safely in their paddock and they had time to marvel at the whole explosion. After they had talked and exchanged stories, the group rode to Ellie's, where they found Corrie lying on Kevin's lap, all the colour gone from her face. Kevin explained to the others that Corrie had been shot. I think that the first theme of this chapter is heroism, because I think that it was pretty heroic of Ellie, Fee, Homer and Lee to blow up the Wirrawee Bridge. I think that they feel like they've done something to help Australia win back the war, and I think that that's been a positive effect on them. Homer also explained to the girls how the bridge looked when it was getting blown up. There was a pause of another second, Homer went on, and then she blew out, I tell you. I've never seen anything like it. The bridge lifted about 5 meters at the tanker end. It actually hung in the air for a few seconds before it fell back. But when it fell back, everything seemed slightly out of alignment. Then, suddenly, there was a second explosion, and bits flew up everywhere. This massive fireball went straight up. Then there were 2 more explosions, and all we could see was fire. There were spot fires everywhere, as well as the main fire. The whole park seemed to be burning, let alone the bridge. Like Clee said, it was a real blast. Well, Wirrawee's been wanting a new bridge for a long time, Lee said. Looks like they'll have to get one now. The second theme of this chapter is grief, because Corrie got shot, and it's not pleasant when anyone gets shot, especially since Corrie got shot in the back, and so everyone had reacted to this differently. Corrie was fighting her own war between life and death. Ellie was crying. Robin was sobbing soundlessly. Chris was unnaturally calm. Kevin was, kind of stroking Corrie, I guess, comforting her. Lee was upset, and Homer was the only one who was thinking rationally. My analysis question for this chapter is, how do you think that the group that blew up the bridge, how do you think that their heroism and happiness, how do you think that their feelings suddenly turned negative? I think that as soon as the group stepped in the door, they felt that something was wrong, and I think that it was very sad, and usually after you do something good you get a break, because that's how we're brought up, but in this case, they did something good, they were really happy, their energy levels and self-esteem levels were off the top of the chart, and then they plunged into the deep end because they found out that Corrie was shot. So all their positive and happy energy just left and was replaced by sadness.